We're live. Perfect. Guys, I want you to watch this part, okay? I'm just talking a little bit more because I want you to watch it. If you're flipping through, I know like it gives a little bit of a delay at the beginning, right? So maybe you'll just start arrowing immediately. Talking a little bit more so that you guys actually watch this, all right? So just don't arrow through. Welcome, big fat bastards, big fat bastardettes, all the pleasantries. I want to give you guys some information, okay? Want to start off this with that, and I want to do it right at the beginning so that way I can refer the live viewers back to this during the stream. So welcome to the stream. The Battle Pass just switched over to a new set, the Brothers War. So straight off the bat, there is a this is something different. This is for this is my pre-release stuff, but with every set you can put in a code. What is it? Play. Let me just so that it's more obvious. It's play and then the three-letter shorthand for the set, right? So the Brothers War is going to be BRO. So that's what it is for every set that comes out, except for like Alchemy. You spell out Alchemy and then you know, put in the three-letter set Alchemy. Or yeah, but nevertheless, play bro. And then when the Alchemy version comes out, it'll be play Alchemy BRO as well. So there you go. Redeem code success. Everybody gets that. You get 3 Brothers War packs out of that. 3 Brothers War packs. It looks like up here the golden pack progress as you purchase only Brothers War packs and only from the store. Like you have to purchase them with gems or gold, right? You can't do the redeem code like I just did because I think when we redeem those packs a little while later, this will not make progress unless if I were to buy some packs from the store, which I'm not going to because I'm going to get the Dominaria United one there. More information, okay? If you go to bundles, it doesn't show up for me right now, but I want you guys to go to bundles, all right? Go to the store, go to bundles, because you should find something in between this mythic wild cards and this sticker bundle there that goes away once you purchase it for free. It's going to offer you 0 gold or 0 gems to purchase it, so choose wisely. But yeah, it's a pack of what's it called, sleeves. I'm actually going to be using some today, so if you're interested, I think they're kind of cute. But yeah, you definitely want to do that. You want to enter your play bro code, and then you want to go to bundles. It's nowhere else. It's not in featured. It's in bundles, and then you click the free purchase option there. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say right now. So welcome now, boys and girls. You know what? I don't think I should go to. You know what? We'll do it really quick. So here's something that I'm just about ready to play. Right here, I've got a red-green version of this stompy deck that I've been playing, and it's focused around Kranko interacting with the Defiler of Vigor and Halana and Elena, right, to give haste to all our stuff. And then Kranko obviously makes a whole lot of goblin tokens, and then, you know, he'll make an increasing number of them as he gets counters from Halana and Elena and Defiler of Vigor, and Kranko's little 1/1 goblins that he gets into play are going to be increased by Defiler of Vigor, who whenever we cast a green permanent spell, put a +1/+1 counter on each permanent you control. And everything but Kranko in this deck has green, right? Because Halana and Elena red-green counts that way. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm just going to get some 3 Augurs of Autumn real quick. So we're actually gonna head back to the store real quick. We're gonna do a little bit of packs right now, just so I can get 2 and then hopefully 3 rare wild cards here. I think I'm going to open up. Let's see. There's a 6 packs of Dominaria United. Yeah. Okay. And then 1. Kind of just honestly to maximize my chances of getting a rare wild card, because I'm guaranteed 2 rare wild cards right now since we're opening up at least 12 packs, somewhere between 12 and 18 packs. So yeah, hopefully I get another one so that or either way, I guess we'll do the battle pass later. But yeah, let's open these. We'll take a look at some of the Brothers Wars cards first. Why don't we? Since the set just came out, why don't we just hit open all and then actually take a moment to look at these cards because, okay, beautiful. The rare wild card, that's beautiful, beautiful. Psychosis Crawler, I'd like that for a Shieldred Commander deck. That's really nice with it. Power and toughness equal to the number of cards in hand, so maybe eventually I could acquire the cards to make a Shieldred Brawl, right? This is very good because whenever you draw a card, each opponent loses 2 life, right? In Shieldred, the Apocalypse, whenever you draw a card, you gain life. Whenever opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life, or yeah, 2 life. But nevertheless, that commander deck, one route that you can go is make everybody draw. Howling Mine, this thing called Peer into the Abyss, where a target opponent draws half of the cards in their library rounded up. Okay. All right, that does stuff. It fixes mana. It also creates tapped Power Stones, though. That costs 4. Okay, that's cool. I saw a couple of people mention that this might be pretty good, especially for commander potential, right? But it's kind of like Omniscience, right? Because once during each of your turns, you can cast a spell from your hand or the top of your library without paying its mana cost. Yeah, so that's pretty good. I wonder if that's a good thing for like a Sultai Fight Ringing deck to get out, or a Fight Ringing deck with blue. I wonder. Mind's Eye. Whenever an opponent draws a card, you can pay 1. If you do draw a card, that's probably pretty good with Shieldred. I wonder. I'll have to watch more videos because I'm a stupid idiot, so I don't know further than big dinosaur put on field good. Perilous Vault, exile all non-land permanents. Wow, okay. This guy is interesting. Sacrifice him, and legendary creatures you control get +1/+0 and indestructible until end of turn. I wonder if I'll be putting together like a Joda deck eventually. I opened up enough New Capenna to have so many triomes, Or is that one New Capenna? Yeah, I think so. I got a lot of artifacts here. Search library for basic land reveal, put in hand, shuffle. Okay, cool. Mechanized warfare. Oh, I read it. What do you guys think about this one here? Mechanized warfare. Do you think that we're going to be seeing this in our games against red deck wins? It costs 3, 1 and 2 mountains. That's a 3 mana cost for if a red artifact, or if a red or artifact, excuse me, source you control would deal damage to an opponent or a permanent they control. It deals that much damage +1 instead. Right? Discount Torbrand there. I don't know. I like it. And it's an enchantment, maybe a little harder to kill than Torbrand. Maybe easier after sideboarding, but nevertheless, I think that's pretty cool. I wonder. I mean, right? It costs 3. But anywho, thank you for doing that with me. Now let's hit the Dominaria ones. I could use Shieldred, Evolve Sleeper. I wouldn't even mind a Joda, Ether Channeler. More wild cards. A Shivan Devastator in a Mythic slot would be great. Wow, I got a Shivan Devastator and a Mythic. We're going to keep that Mythic because I don't know what exactly to put it to now. But this is great. This is I really like it. I don't really want to run black just because it necessitates Liliana, and I resent that card. It's very good. I think it's very good, but I'm just annoyed. Yeah, that's a really nice card. Love Evolve Sleeper. I have 3 of these now. I wonder if it's being used anywhere. Let me take a look at this. Okay, Domain. Okay, 7 in a forest. Return it. Warfare. Welcome back, Zhao. Nice to have you, man. Is just another win more card, isn't it? Well, it certainly isn't going to help you come back from losing. I'm with you there. But I don't think it's strictly win more. I think if you're in a stalemate with red, it could help. Or it could help red against maybe somebody putting down slightly better attackers. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It might become a win more card, and then the price just drops. Yeah, I'm curious. I am definitely curious because I never have a mind for how that's going to play out. And I think it's probably difficult to just look at the cards on release and predict how they're going to do, right? Rada's Firebrand. I already have one. Temporal Firestorm. Okay, so the Shivan Devastator is really nice because that's my second one. So now I actually have a non-1 number for the Dragons decks. Mythic Wildcard, very useful. Okay, cool. So most importantly is I have 3 rare wildcards. Okay, so we're going to go to decks here. We're going to make a couple of changes really quickly, starting off right here. This, I think I will start to play on my next stream. All my nice new cards here, you'll love to see them. Apparently this card is extremely good. I never saw it in red deck wins. Maybe I wasn't playing at the time, but yeah, people were like pausing and being like, yeah, Monastery Swift Spirit, it's like a reprint or whatever, but like apparently it's extremely good. I'm too much of a stupid idiot to understand why. But yeah, Augur of Autumn, we're going to craft out the playset of that. I have one of them already, so now we have 4 of them. Oh gosh, beautiful. Look at her. Look at her. Gosh, what a great card. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be playing tomorrow. I just did it there because it was the only rare wild card that needed a redeeming there, so it's a little easier. This one, let me just edit the deck really fast. I'll have to freaking edit my description too. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just give this a second. It always freaking does this every single time. It's got a chug. Doesn't take too long though, so that's very nice. We're gonna get our 4 beautiful playset of Augur of Autumn. Really happy to bring this one in. I think that playing from the top of the library, if we can do it a decent amount, and that's why I went for 4 instead of 3 of them. I think it might be nice to kind of augment the play style of this deck, because it wants to cast multiple things, right? Multiple things in a turn, so that way we can get multiple Defiler of Vigors, right? Multiple triggered abilities from the Silverback Elder too. So why don't we hop in? Let's go. Like to a traditional ranked explorer, best of 3. Yep, let's do this one. Defiler, Gorilla, E for Explorer. Let's go. And I'd like to thank all you for stopping by today. Be you watching here live. Jow. Shout out to you, sir, unless I'm butchering your name, but you haven't said anything yet, so that's nice of you. I'm sure I'm absolutely massacring it, so, enjoy your laugh. There you go. And anyone else watching this live, or pre-recorded, sorry, shout out to you, because you're probably arrowing through this anyway, so, appreciate you. Really happy to bring you Green Stompy, and it's the 3rd day in a row. I've never really played too much 3 days in a row, like the exact same deck list, but I figure since I'm bringing out the Augur of Autumn into this one, I think that's significant enough where I can, to myself justify a 3rd day. I don't know. Some people probably like this. We'll play first. That's pretty much the choice you make, right? I think we can probably keep this. We go first. We have Gala Greeters first. Just call me Angelo Lull. There you go. All right, I got you, man. Very nice. Okay, so let's see. I think that's Gala Greeters first. Okay, a forest is pretty cool. Which triome exactly is this? Yeah, let's go with Gala Greeters. Let's just start right now, putting us out as much value as possible. If we can get Paradise, if Gala Greeters lives, we go Paradise Druid and create the treasure token. All right, this guy dropped. Jesus, how it's so hard to tell what they are. It's so annoying. I guess it's blue, but I mean, it's just so annoying to tell what it is. All right, dude, what are you going to do? I got around your sensor, Jawari disruption, whatever. Can we see his sleeves? Oh, yeah, my bad. My text box is over it. Yeah. And by the way, I'd like to refer you to the beginning of this video, but basically you just go to bundles right now, and this is in bundles. It's not in sleeves. It's in bundles, and it's free. So I think we do we attack? Do they have anything that they jump in? I don't want to do it just in case they flash something in. But yeah, I thought that these were cool. It comes in a pack of 5. I don't remember the title of the bundle. But yeah, I thought that these were the coolest. Plus they have red and green, so I plan on using that for the what's it called? The red version of this with Halana and Elena and Kranko, and basically everything else is the same. Okay, they hit their Anger of the Gods. That definitely sucks, but that's why we made the treasure token. That's Silverback Elder, boys. I mean, you know what? It could even be Vivien. What do we say? Do we say Vivien or do we say Silverback Elder? Because we can get the Silverback Elder on the field. I think it might be better to apply more pressure onto the field with this boy. And then with we still have mana 5 for Vivien next turn. Werewolf Pack Leader now, if we cast it, we get some triggers off of this dude. Okay, they definitely are considering their move like a lot now. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here he is, Monkey Boy. Look at him. I just opened the DMU Battle Pass like at the 11th hour, last possible second. So I filled in the what's they called? You know, the little orbs that unlock cosmetic styles, and like the animation takes 5 seconds each one. So I didn't want to do that on stream, but yeah, I have a few cosmetic styles in this now, which makes me feel like a big time YouTuber here. My style for this, I got the Defiler of Vigor too. They look kind of cool, right? Kind of like it. Wow, they are really considering what to do. Fires of Invention. Well, obviously they really considered playing that one then, because we have Werewolf Pack Leader here to just blow that up. Now, do we blow it up with Werewolf Pack Leader? Or do we go Vivien Reid? I kind of like Vivien Reid in case they board wipe. It starts getting us more stuff even sooner, too. Let's blow up Fires of Invention. It forces them to do another one next turn, and then they'll only be able to do one thing after it. We will not attack because I'd like to defend Vivien Reid here. And the reason I like her here is because then next turn coming up, we can plus her, maybe find a cheap creature, something that costs 2 or 3, maybe even Augur of Autumn. Well, I guess... Do we have anything that costs 4 in here? No, I don't think we do. Okay, but either way, you know, we have 6 lands here. We can drop this plus a 1, 2, or 3 coster. Get 2 things out of this. We'll definitely blow up the Reflection. Maybe they have another Fires of Invention. I have to assume that they do, because they did Fires of Invention into this. They could have just casted this and kept Fires of Invention safe, knowing that they weren't going to be able to blow this up. I still don't understand why they casted Fires of Invention. Maybe they were thinking maybe we won't have anything to blow up their artifacts or enchantments with, but we're pretty well covered against that stuff. Kind of uniquely in in my videos. I think we will definitely get this block. I think they just want the treasure. Iganjo doesn't get the kill on Elder Silverback here. I know it's Silverback Elder. I just keep calling it Elder Silverback, so that's what it is. I mean, if they give that thing Death Touch, then you know what, freaking good play. I mean, are they going to hit Burn Down the House here? Because that would suck if they hit Burn Down the House. Exile target. Permanent. Okay, so we do have Vivien Reid here to start building back from that. Start right away with the +1. Another Elder Silverback would be fantastic. And speak of the devil, there he is. There you go. They're not going to like that at all. Alright, now what does this do? Non-creature spells your opponents cast cost 2 more to cast. Alright, so hopefully they don't wipe the board or anything. But we'll see. We'll see. It would cost them their Reflection. Hopefully we can kill this before they return target creature or Planeswalker card from your graveyard. Oh, freaking Lucas. Now they're just going to bring down something that just kills me. Is it going to be Agent of Treachery or like Ulamog? Ugh, boy, here we go. Alright, well, that's probably on to the next one. Broken Wings is probably good here because they have so many artifacts and enchantments. I'm pretty good playing like a whole bunch of them. Let's see. If we get an Elder Silverback, that's pretty good. Defiler of Vigor isn't the worst thing either. The forests are not good here. We're going to start with this thing. I guess I shouldn't have even played the forest, because then, yeah, we could have played the forest off the top of the library. My bad there. Alright, yeah, this kind of sucks. I think I'm going to block the Elder Silverback with Werewolf Pack Leader. They got another one. That's, yeah. And then they're going to do Yorion. And they're just going to refresh them back. They're going to take everything we have. So I think before they get there, Shifting Ceratops might even be good in this one, because Shifting Ceratops has the protection from blue. They have Anger of the Gods, and Shifting Ceratops is bigger than Anger of the Gods. They might take it out, though. They have Shark Typhoon, and Shifting Ceratops is really nice against those. So, yeah, that might be what we do here. Let's see. Kogla can probably... Although he does attack and destroy an artifact or enchantment, but he might not stay around that long. This definitely at 4. I think Jugan can probably go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many? Let's see. How many? Okay, 59. Do I want to take out anything else? Honestly, Quirion Beastcaller isn't the worst thing in the world to take out. It does get around Anger of the Gods sort of easily, but I almost feel like they're going to take out Anger of the Gods. And then I think 2 of these is probably good. Should I play a third one? I think we could probably just go. Okay. So if they steal our Elder Silverback, it's not too much of a problem from its abilities. The abilities are going to be nice for them. We don't have a lot of artifacts or enchantments for them to destroy. I mean, we have the Great Henge and like not too much else. This is slow, is the thing. It's kind of nice, but like without anything to play with Gala Greeters, it's kind of a big jump from Gala Greeters to Shifting here. As much as I really actually want to keep that hand, this sucks. Because if I mulligan down to 5, I might be completely screwed here, especially going first. I feel really bad about this one, to be perfectly honest. That really sucks. But going first really is weighing on me here as I decide not to mulligan down to 5. Honestly, this is worse than the first hand, but the the pressure of going first and mulliganing down to 5, yeah. Yeah. All right. Well. All right, that's good because, yeah, that gets us a nice trigger out of Gala Greeters should we be fortunate enough for it to make it to the next turn, and I really, really would like that. We will definitely go Treasure Token and pray for the land here. Okay. I got 2 Clay Champions out of the Brother Wars packs and 2 Steel Seraphs. Well, if you're saying that loud and proud, then congratulations. I'm not entirely sure what those are, but good on you if you're happy with them. I wonder if you're using them in any decks that you got? That's the treasure token and swing for 1 whole entire damage. Also, welcome to the channel. Of course, Rusty Richardson. Happy for your continued support, man. Thank you. Okay, they drop the 0-4 wall from the Birth of Melitus there. Next turn, they'll gain 2 life off of the final chapter of that saga. They hit the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and we just got Broken Wings. I think we use those Broken Wings, right? Because I think we should probably deny them the filter. Although the thing is, they might get Fires of Invention down next turn, but... Either way, I have the capacity for 4 mana, so I can't do Pack Leader into this. So I think maybe we will... let's not attack. I think we'll just play this. The reason we're not attacking, keep Werewolf Pack Leader open to block the 2-2 Golem there, right? It is a Golem, right? Yeah, or Golem, my bad. It's a Goblin Shaman. Whenever it attacks, create a treasure token. Fabled Passage. All right, for some land that'll come into play untapped. Okay. If they need Luca, they might get a red. Although, I mean, they are probably going to attack with this just to get the treasure out. Let's see if they drop, what's it called? Fires of Invention? Man, really want the treasure token here, not gonna lie. It's kind of a pain. See, I wanted to drop the Werewolf Pack Leader and make another treasure token with Gala Greeters. It's just I felt like denying them the filter from the Fable would be good. And judging from the fact that they passed with 4 open mana, I'd say that's not the worst thing in the world. Wow, Boseiju, that's tough. I think we have to play it, though, for the Silverback Elder, right? Let's start by attacking. No, there's no point, right? Because the wall. I mean, we could activate its ability, but there's really no point in that. Really hope that doesn't get countered. Like, please don't be running counters, my dude. Alright, it lands. We will hit the treasure token here. Definitely want to try to secure the next Silverback Elder there. And we will not attack, right? Doesn't make sense with the 0/4 wall. We'll keep the Werewolf Pack Leader as a blocker for the 2/2 Golem once again. They didn't attack with it last turn. Just kind of interesting to me. I thought for sure they would suicide it just for the token or the treasure, but whatever. Alright, they cycled a Shark Typhoon. Interesting. I wonder if they have board wipes beyond the main board Anger of the Gods. They must be getting slaughtered by quick decks if they're main boarding Anger of the Gods. Wow. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do next turn. I think I might play the other Silverback Elder just so we can actually start putting some, like, real pressure on them. Okay, so they might not even attack with the Shark token. Yeah, it makes for better blocking. We could probably kill this just so that they don't get another wall, right? Because that's just one more chump blocker. Is it double Werewolf Pack Leader so that if they wipe, we still have an Elder or a Silverback Elder in hand? I think it might be double Pack Leader here. I mean, we could even attack with the Pack Leader and the Silverback Elder and see what they do, but I don't want to activate it, so why don't we just attack with Silverback Elder, see what they do. Okay, they hit that. Fair enough. I think that's an artifact creature, right? I could kill that. Could have killed it with the Werewolf Pack Leader. I don't think so. I think we'll do another Pack Leader. Destroy artifact or enchantment. Yeah, definitely that. Just want to deny them as much as possible. Gala Greeters is going to get bigger, I think, so we might even be able to start swinging with it. I think we end the turn there and we don't go too far into a wipe. Now, next turn, we could attack with both Werewolf Pack Leaders to get some big cards. Each one of their Pack's tactics will trigger, and whenever we attack with a creature with or total power 6 or greater amongst our creatures, we draw a card, which is really nice. They're taking a little while. I don't know what's going on. Have you guys seen any new cards today? I haven't seen them yet in play. I just started, so I wonder if anyone else has anything to say. Yeah, this guy seems to be running a pretty standard list over here. I will block the token. That kind of seems like sort of wipe-ish behavior. We'll see. I mean, if they play Ganjo, I would be happy with that. All right, I wonder if the wipe is going to come here. Yeah, Cleansing Nova. Fair enough. So we have Silverback Elder. We actually have Fight Rigging, too, interestingly. I think we'll go Silverback Elder. right? While it's harder for them to counter it, I would assume. All right, hopefully they don't have more wipes. They got their Cleansing Nova. It took them a while to decide to cast it. That really makes me wonder if they don't have another in their hand, because it seems like if they had another wipe on top of it, it would be a pretty straightforward play there. That sucks, because I was actually considering putting down Fight Ringing, but then I figured they probably wouldn't do that if I did, right? So we'll do a Werewolf Pack Leader into Pack Leader pass turn. We can take a couple shots from Silverback Elder. Hopefully they can't play more Agents of Treachery, because that would kind of be backbreaking. I mean, they do have Yorion is the only problem, so they basically get one of my pack leaders already, which actually really sucks. So based on the top deck here, that's probably about it. We're at 4 lands. It's not looking too good, so if I top deck the main big boys, Defiler of Vigor and Silverback Elder, it pretty much isn't going to cut it. We didn't see the Shifting Ceratops, unfortunately, wouldn't swing through Silverback Elder. It wouldn't be able to be taken over because it can't be targeted by blue stuff. That's good. But it looks like they're just going to get the rest of our stuff now because they put Luca out. No blocks there. I assume now they'll sacrifice it, get another Agent of Treachery. Yep, grab our pack leader. Okay. I mean, now they just hit Yorion, though, right? So that's it. I mean, I'm really debating saying good game to the guy because it means so much to me. But nevertheless, you know, he beat us, and good on him. On to the next one. But yeah, with Yorion in their hand, about to bounce the Agents of Treachery back and then bring them both in, they're gonna take my my Fight Rigging and my other Werewolf, and then they're gonna come after my lands. So yeah, I think that's about it. Good game. On to the next one we go. Oh, man. Tough game. Didn't take too long, though. Kind of happy with that, not going to lie. Oh, if only we had Shifting Ceratops out, it might have been a little harder. I mean, they still had a board wipe, though, so you wonder how much of a difference it really would have made. Okay. We play first. Okay. I mean, wow, we're going to be able to cast a lot of things with that hand. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, sure, we can take this. We go first. We drop a land here. Hope for the best. Quirion Beastcaller into Werewolf Pack Leader. Not terrible. We got Lair of the Hydra here as a emergency play. Okay. Let's keep 6 here. Pitch a land. Hope for the best. Let's go. Okay, red, and they drop Soulscar Mage. So that means that Quirion Beastcaller is probably dead on impact, but Werewolf Pack Leader will be a little harder for them to take care of. They'll probably be emptying out their hand or emptying out their hand over the next couple turns to take care of the Beastcaller and then the Pack Leader. Problem is we won't have a lot of life either, because Soulscar Mage does power up for every time they cast the non-creature spell, right? Because it has prowess. Yeah, so we'll see what they do. They're definitely considering their options here. Tells me that they do have the kill for Quirion Beastcaller, but they also have some other stuff they'd like to play. They haven't even dropped a land yet. I got the new green land. Is that the one that melds into Titania? It enters tapped unless you control like a legendary creature, and then you tap 2 and 2 forests. You tap it, and like I think you mill 3 cards, right? You create a like a 2/2 bear creature token or something. I only know that much about because I drafted it myself. At the pre-release, or drafted, I don't know, whatever the hell the difference is. I think we go Gala Greeters here, because that really forces their hand to start dealing with our stuff, and it kind of sucks that they have only a mountain, but now we have Quirion Beastcaller pretty big. We actually will attack with that, because if they want to burn a kill spell on that, I'm honestly all for it. Yeah, you said yes. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That is pretty cool. I wonder, did you get it in Arena? I'm not sure. I mean, I hope that you use it either way. I wonder if you're going to be melding into Titanium, my dude. That's pretty cool. This dude over here is definitely kind of miserable with his hand. Not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. I feel bad for the dude, but you know, like I didn't tell him to keep the hand with one land in it. As a very low to the ground red deck, they can do that, but as you can see, it is still a risk. You know, and they were even going first. That probably led into their rationalization for their decision, but wow. He waited until the very end of that rope to take the damage. Like, what do you have? Play with fire in hand? So it is possible. Maybe he's just playing on mobile. It's like taking a while to receive his instructions. But I don't know. I think it would just entirely crap out if it was mobile because I keep hearing bad things about the quality of the connection like overall on mobile. I've never played it myself. I wonder if anyone in chat has any experience with mobile. I hear people talk about it's, you know, it's great that it's convenient. It's great that you play it on like your iPad or whatever device. That's fantastic. Of course, you play it while you're taking a shit. Fantastic. Okay, but I hear that the connection is, you know, is a bit of an issue. Yeah, a mono red deck that does not get floated. What? Yeah. Oh, I know, man. The shuffler loves them. I know. It really feels like they always have the right things from the beginning to the end too, because they always wind up like drawing that Ramanop Ruins. Look, oh, he's roping? Wow, that was easiest game of my life. That's right, boys. That's how we do it here. Look at that, easy MMR, easy game, easy life. My coins, give me my coins. Let's go. Thank you so much. Oh man. It looks like we're probably only going to get this one today. I mean, that's a little while off the attacking creatures. We could do it. We're playing a freaking creature deck, but jeez. All right, well, that guy was not thrilled with the hand he kept. What the hell was that? Not gonna lie, really fast best of 3 though. Super fast, not bad, because you get the rewards for both games, even if they concede out in the beginning of the first one. Ayo. All right. Yes, we'll take it. It's yeah, sure. Yeah. We'll do Llanowar Elves into Jugan. Jugan puts down another dork. They get the black out. All right. I mean, will we see Liliana? The good news is that we already have 2 creatures on the board. The bad news is that it dies pretty quickly to okay, Waste Not definitely kind of sucks. Because they're going to start discarding our stuff, so it's extremely important that we get Augur onto the field right now. I think we might want to go Gala Greeters into the Augur of Autumn, though. And we'll give it the +1/+1 counter when given the choice, because that way everything outstrips the Meat Hook Massacre, right? I think that's the right way to go, right? Yeah. And then next turn, all we have to do is, in order to get creatures with power with 3 different powers on our side of the field, all we have to do is drop any of our creatures, and then play +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters to make it a 3, and then we'll have oh no, we'll actually have 2. Never mind, I can't do freaking math. That's kind of funny. Math too difficult. Okay, so we'll put the +1/+1 counter on it to get it a different power from the other guys. And then we can't really do this yet. I think it's Defiler of Vigor, right? Yes. Now we have creatures with power 3 or greater. We can't do that. We'll just create the treasure token actually. We can't pay anything. And yes, we do attack. 5 whole entire damage. Alright, they block 3, take 2. Very good. So they have 3 mana, so I'm not fearing a board wipe yet. I mean, if they have Ritual of Soot, that wipes off a lot of stuff, but we still have the Defiler of Vigor. Murderous Rider. Okay, so at this very second, we can't... I like the Elder Silverback. Right? I think that's the way to go, and then we can blow up Waste Nut. Gala Greeters gets a +1/+1 counter. Yep. There you go. On to the next one. I wonder if we hit Broken Wings. Do they have Graveyard Recursion? They only have Thoughtseize in hand. I would imagine that they're playing like Kalitas, Trader of Get. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of removal, so I wonder, to be honest. I mean, maybe we could go like one Broken... I like Kogla because he comes in and fights Kalitas. One Broken Wings, maybe in exchange for what here? All right. I mean, I think that we have a lot of artifact and enchantment removal here. The thing is that it is on Silverback Elder and Vivien. So, I mean, our earliest options are Boseiju and what's it called, Broken Wings. This isn't terrible. This is interesting. The thing is, they go first, and if they hit the turn 1 Thoughtseize, they can just about screw us over, right? Do I mulligan this? Because I think I have to mulligan it. I think the turn 1 Thoughtseize ruins our life. Yep, there it is, boys and girls. At this point, they would have just taken away Augur of Autumn, and you know the auto shuffler gives us a land to draw. Oh, wow, that's actually an incredible top deck. That is top deck numero uno because we actually have payoffs for it. Yep, and they probably know that. I mean, they see our hand, so... I mean, yep, we just passed the turn there. Next turn, we have Augur of Autumn. Although I might actually go Fight Rigging next turn. I don't know. The thing is, like, they're going to discard our stuff, you know? So maybe it's Augur of Autumn. The reason that I might go Fight Rigging is because if we drop Forest and then go Augur of Autumn, we can't immediately get a payoff from Augur of Autumn in the form of flipping over the top card of the library, right? That is the only thing I'm thinking of right there. Yeah, I think Augur of Autumn. All right, so we weren't going to get that payoff. That makes me feel a teeny-weeny bit better, I guess. Doesn't really matter. All right, they go Sorin. Fair enough.
Consider yourself fortunate,
no land on the top, unfortunately. I think we hit the Jugan defends the temple here. Make the dork, right? Because that's number 5. Land or mana number 5, right? As long as it lives. And they know that we have Elder Silverback, so they might want to kill that thing over Augur of Autumn.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
So we'll see how we do here. We're going to get to put 1/1/1 counter on each of up to 2 creatures. We're going to lose a bunch of life right there. That definitely sucks. Okay. 1, 2. And do we go Silverback Elder? I think it's Silverback Elder, right? Because then we can start gaining life. I think we might need to gain life, especially if they drop another one of these. I don't want to be caught with my pants down that hard. But at the same time, Defiler of Vigor could be nice because it triggers Fight Rigging next turn. You know what I mean? I think it might be... damn it. I think it has to be this. Yeah. I think it has to be that. No, it's a nice 3/4. That's pretty good, but we can't attack with it, so we just hold it open. It's a backup blocker should Silverback Elder be killed. All right, they're starting off with Sorin the Mirthless. It took them a moment. They got a nice swamp. Very cool. All right. First thing I thought of when they dropped the 6th black man is Liliana Dreadhorde General, right? Like the one that minuses and each player sacrifices 2 creatures. You should check out Awaken the Woods, green sorcery card. Is that the one that destroys all artifacts and enchantments? Oh, and by the way, we're at 2 life here. I guess it was a decent choice there to actually get the Elder Silverback down. Not gonna lie, I'm sort of a little bit proud of myself with that one. We are going to start with this thing. Do they have any? Okay, I think we're gonna start by just doing this, gain some life. We get a forest, which is really good. We're actually not going to do that because we need as much as possible here. We need to play as many things as possible. Is that Defiler of Vigor or is that fight rigging? It could actually be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be Werewolf Pack Leader and then fight rigging. I'm kind of okay with that. Right? Why don't we start with fight rigging because it's going to change the top card of the library. Okay, whatever. It's anything at all. It'll trigger this again. Let's get pay X and create. Oh shoot, Kyle, that's fantastic. Oh, yep, that's phenomenal. Yep. I think we Elder Silverback for gain life here. We can't pay anything. Target a creature we control. That's going to be this guy. Although, actually, I should have made it Augur of Autumn, so that way it can kill one of these things, right, and take away all their devotion. We will attack at this. I'm assuming that they will block with these, which is nice because it takes their devotion from black down. So they'll get the block. It would really pay well with Defiler of Vigor. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Kyle, that's pretty nuts. Although... Oh, right, because it creates a lot of tokens. Yeah, that's actually going to go a similar route. That thing, all those tokens, yeah, that goes a very similar route with the Krenko deck that I have for this, actually. I put at the beginning of this video, Kyle, and once again, if I didn't tell you, these sleeves, I think you might have asked about it. Sorry if you did, but yeah, these sleeves are available in the store under the Bundles tab for free. But yeah, at the beginning I also showed that deck. It's like this, except it has red in it, just so that we can have Halan and Elena and Krenko. Because yeah, all those 1/1 tokens makes me think about Krenko. Of course, we'll take that. Although I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because if they hit the Gray Merchant of Asphodel now, I actually just lost. So I actually should have been a little more careful there. I think I screwed up. That was my bad. And even if they don't capitalize by playing another one of these and winning, I still screwed up there. I mean, they're taking a really long time to play something that they know would just kill us. So, like, I'm going to go ahead and assume that they don't have it. They're going to do that. It's not going to kill Silverback Elder. It's going to kill everything else. I don't think we're going to lose, though, because they didn't lose that many creatures. Yeah, so they're just going to gain a bunch of life. But, like, we're still going to activate fight rigging. You know, we're going to get a bunch of stuff here. I think we're actually going to hit Defiler of Vigor first, so that way the Gala Greeters triggers the Defiler and Silverback Elder. Yep, I think that's what we do. 100 million. We're going to go at him, because that's their drawing engine. If we can take that away from them, that is huge. All right, they let that go pretty easily. That tells me that they have another one. Right? Awaken the Woods plus Tatiova sounds interesting. Yeah, you guys, I'm actually really interested about the green stuff that the content creators are going to have. All right, they dropped Liliana of the Veil. That's fine, and this is fine too, to be perfectly honest, because we're going to sacrifice Gala Greeters. That's pretty freaking obvious. We don't have cards to discard at this point, so I mean, I'm fine with them doing that. We can probably hit this just so that our stuff gets bigger, right? Let's see. We can even make this a 1/1 and then swing at them. I think we'll kill Liliana because if they play that Gray Merchant again that deals us damage equal to their devotion to black, yeah, that might be really bad actually. So we will set this up. X equals 1. Yes, we'll put it on this. So you swing in at Liliana just to take their devotion to black down 2. And then we swing bigly at them. If they get the Gray Merchant of Asphodel, we'll only lose 4 life. They can swing for 2, and then we'll be at 1 still. So I think we're looking okay here. All right, that's definitely annoying. Because if they drop, no, they won't drop the Gray Merchant. They do only have 2. So hopefully we get a creature here, because then we can actually gain life. Okay, we got the creature. That's actually incredible. Not gonna lie. And you know what? We'll do it on this too, I think. So we 100,000,000% play the creature, which is incredible. We obviously do not pay the life. That would kill us. Yes, let's see. Hang on. 22, 24, 26. It's actually not lethal, so 27 with fight ringing. Okay, so yeah, it's not lethal. We put the counter on the trampler, of course. And we swing in with these 2. Well, I'm actually going to keep this back just to block, because since we don't have lethal here. Yep, there you go. All right. So once again, if they get the Merchant, they can win this turn, because they will be able to deal 4 damage to us with its enter the battlefield, and then yeah. But we have the block on their manland here too, so I'm a-okay with them playing manland. Okay. We're gonna have to sacrifice a creature, which definitely sucks, because then can we block their manland after they do that? It costs 4 to do it. So yeah, I think we could do this. We'll sacrifice the dork. Yep. There you go. There's a card called Sarith. Compare with Shiva will be awesome. It's a 6. He is a 6. So he costs 6. He's a 7/6. Whenever a land enters, you get a Power Stone. Oh wow. Doubled kind of returns for land, sort of, kind of. Yeah, there's actually some pretty interesting stuff in this set, not gonna lie. I haven't really looked over it too long, to be honest. Yeah, so like when you guys are saying cards, it's sort of a little bit of Greek to me, but nevertheless, it's cool. We actually do have another pack. I'll probably wait on that to open it. But it will get me another rare wild card. Which is nice. I don't know what I'm going to use it on, though. Probably something for the Brawl decks. Maybe Maskwood Nexus, the artifact that creature spells you cast, and creature spells like in your graveyard or whatever. I think they're all creature types, and then you can like tap 4 and tap it. I think it's something like that, however much it costs. And then you create a 2/2 shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. So I'm going to put that into my commander decks because, right, with dinosaurs and dragons, it's tribal, and it really would benefit all of my creatures to, yeah, for all of them. Like, for example, Augur of Autumn's in both the decks. If Augur of Autumn was a dragon in the dragon deck, that triggers Miram. If it's a dinosaur, Jishath can get it, you know? That's pretty good stuff. I think we keep this one. This is a pretty good hand. All right. Without the next land, I think we might have to do Paradise Druid here. So that we can get Augur of Autumn. I want to go Gala Greeters, but without the next land, it's greedy, unfortunately. The green Stompy that we're up against is off to a great start. They drop their Karn. Very cool. They're probably going to go get an artifact that's really good. Okay, they just plus it. Okay, well, I mean, that gives them more minuses in the future. They don't even attack, so they're definitely playing it a little safe here, I'd say. We're going to drop the Augur and hope for a land off the top. We don't get it. That does suck.
My grief fuels my mission.
I'm thinking, how can I get creatures with power 3 or greater? I mean, I could play Llanowar Elf and Werewolf Pack Leader. Not Pelt Collector and Llanowar Elf. I think Llanowar might be better for that it dorks. Yeah, this is getting pretty bad now that Nis is out. Yeah, they have the indestructible land. That'll be fine once we can block it, but yeah, I can't get rid of the Augur now because since we know we're going to top deck this... Oh, no. That sucks. I mean, I could do Fight Rigging to change the top card of the library, but I don't know about that one. I think we might have to get... do we do Gala Greeters into Llanowar Elves for the maximum, right, and then make it give us a treasure token? I think that might be the right thing to do, because I don't think we need to play creatures off the top right yet. I think we just need lands. Create the treasure token. I'd like to get the life, but yeah, this is pretty much over at this point. They're pretty much doing perfect, and we're struggling. So yeah, it's basically on to the next one. Fair enough. 24 lands, by the way, just to be just to be whatever the word is when you're fully forthcoming.
My purpose is greater than
I think Power Stones will be pretty interesting to see on Azorius artifact deck since they don't destroy themselves. Does it count the number of artifacts you have or something? In what way? I think that Power Stones are pretty cool. I like it. I like the kind of limitation on them. I mean, it is a limitation, right? It can't be used to cast non-artifact spells, but like it can go into all abilities, right? All ability costs. That's pretty cool. We're just gonna take this. Unfortunately, that's pretty much it. I mean, we can play Defiler of Vigor into Pelt Collector, but that's like all of... Oh my god, we don't even get the... Jesus, man. Alright, we didn't even get a land. Cool. Can I... Look at how it's not offering me to play Defiler of Vigor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play Defiler of Vigor, right? Like, I'm not insane here, right? I can play it. Okay, yep. We're gonna... What? It said cancel? Oh, because Karn isn't letting me activate the abilities of my artifacts. Okay, stupid. All right, fair enough. I think that's probably on to the next one at this point then. Nothing really much to do. Let's see. I don't know about Shifting Ceratops. I was kind of thinking Hasted Guy flies in at their Planeswalkers. I don't know about that. I like Kogla a little more. They have this. Oh, okay. We got a Brothers War card here. Very cool. And yeah, with Nissa out, that's gonna make it a lot easier for them to pay for this. Nissa might be a good inclusion in this deck actually because it's it's mono green, right? A lot of forest to benefit from with Nissa. That's actually pretty interesting. The next time we see this deck as a mono green deck, might have Nissa in it. Not gonna lie. Okay. I think we're good here, though. To be perfectly honest, I just think we have to get luckier. I mean, unlicensed Hearse is possible because they probably have the Cavalier of Thorns. I assume they're a little bit cookie cutter on this one. Although they didn't have Cavalier of Thorns, which is like the definition of cookie cutter for this deck. Because we could interfere with their graveyard play, but I don't know. I don't think so. I think we'll just play our luck, and right there, it's not good. Sure, fine. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Defiler of Vigor here, I think, and hope for the best, right? Maybe the Silverback Elder. Right, because if we're facing a deck that gets big, maybe we want to get big too. Ugh, they hit their freaking Elvish Mystic. Although I think they run, like, 8 total of those things, right? Pretty sure they do. Paradise Druid now, so that next turn we can go, I don't know. Now I'm thinking, do I go Werewolf Pack Leader and Llanowar next turn, or do I do only Llanowar and hold up Werewolf Pack Leader to come after this? All right, we really hope that our dorks don't get blown up. Playing Werewolf Pack Leader could redirect a kill spell from them to it, but I don't know. I don't know. It feels kind of flimsy right now, but if they pass the turn to us, and it looks like we're only doing okay because they're not really doing okay right now, but hey, I'm going to take it, okay? Defiler of Vigor would be nice. If we draw land, we could go Defiler into a Werewolf Pack Leader. We didn't get that, but we do get the Defiler on the field. That reduces the cost of the Great Henge bigly to the point where we can play the Great Henge for 2. And we have a capacity for 5 mana right now on the field. So we play this for 2, and then it taps for 2. And we could use that to get the werewolves onto the field. And at that point, I'd try to pay full price. I might start by paying the discounted rate for one of them, just to maximize the potential plays that we have for the turn, right? And I assume that they're not attacking with Old Growth Troll, because that's psychotic. Okay. Oh, and a Llanowar Elves. Oh, boys. Boys, this is going to get ugly. I mean, should we just mega massacre at them? I think we might just huge bigly at them. Do we just swing all of that at them? Because that is lethal, right? They would have to deal with that, and that sucks, right? I think I might have fucked that one up. Okay, well, it looks like that was basically the me casting green spells show. But like seriously, that is illustrative of why I love having the 1-drops in this deck. And I know I'm not the only one, but like seriously, that is the extra dimension of value that 1-drops have alongside Defiler of Vigor. That's why I might at some point like actually invest wildcards into Pelt Collector. I think it's pretty nice because it gives itself trample, unlike the Ascendant Pack Leader, the Werewolf one, that gets more +1/+1 counters than the Pelt Collector. But yeah, Pelt Collector, yeah, trample as long as it has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it. Very good. We keep this 6 here. I think we'll drop a land. Hope for the best there. Right? I think that's the way to go. Quirion Beastcaller first into Paradise Druid. Hope for the best. Alright, hopefully their draws aren't perfect. I mean, we are missing our first turn. We don't get the drop there. I wonder if Elvish Mystic in place of Paradise Druid would be better for this deck. Alright, they get the Kiora out, which is going to start being good extremely soon. Okay, we still don't have a payoff next turn for Paradise Druid, right? Because this is 3 and the next turn is 4. So, Quirion Beastcaller, I think. Because we do have a payoff for that next turn. All right, I assume Old Growth Troll is. Although that could be Cavalier. That could be Cavalier of Thorns actually. Voracious Hydra. I assume it fights our thing. Yeah, that sucks, but whatever. It's not gonna pay for Defiler or any of the big guys, so whatever. That does suck though because we need a land. I mean that's good, but we need the land. If we get the land, I think it's Defiler of Vigor.
Until you have lived as a statue, do not talk. My allies are counting on me.
Really? I think they might not even attack with Voracious Hydra to prevent a possible Paradise Druid attack on their Karn. If he's at 3, they could attack. I wonder if they will though. Okay, that does something. Another Brothers War. Oh, the Stone Brain. Okay, so they'll be taking stuff out. Does that come out of our hand too? Graveyard, hand, and library? That sucks.
Let's get moving.
Oh, thank the good heavens, we got one. Alright, so we're hitting, I think we're definitely hitting Defiler of Vigor on this one, right? Yes? Yes, Defiler of Vigor. And if they use the Stone Brain on Defiler of Vigor, then we can still get the Silverback Elder onto the field.
I will not stop.
Let me bring up the Stone Brain. There you go. It's under my text box. I can't have a read-along time with you, but there it is. They can definitely do that. It'll devote their whole entire turn right now to it, just about. I mean, I guess not. They do have Cure now that I think about it. Whatever, so let's see. That is a significant investment.
One drop ripples and grows.
Wow, okay, well, they're not doing it this turn. So honestly, hopefully we draw like a 1-drop or 2-drop creature, because we have 5 mana. If we pay 4 of it for this, we can then cast a 1 or 2-drop afterwards and get triggers from both Defiler and Silverback Elder.
I will rid you of your corruption.
Wow, that actually has me wondering, should I just go double Defiler of Vigor? I think we might go double Defiler of Vigor here. For like extremely bigly. Right? Yeah, I think extremely bigly here. Yes. Then just play it, so only one of them. Yep. And we will attack. Do we do Kiora? Because Kiora is a draw mechanism for them. I don't really mind if they go, like, get another artifact, because I think we just smush their other artifacts. Yeah, the 7/5 kind of gets smushed at this point, so I think if we kill Kiora there, yeah. Yeah, I think I made the right move. They knew it at that point. Yeah. Oh, my God. Boys. The power. Oh. Wow. I mean, I know I was taking a while too, but basically they knew that they were screwed, so they unfortunately were faced with the sadness of watching everything that they love just get smushed. And they love big stuff too. They're playing like a green stompy. They got smushed, man. Smushed, I tell ya. Ugh, okay. On to the next one. Wow. Good games, and I'd like to thank you all watching me live here. Shout out to y'all. Kyle, appreciate your continued support. Angelo, and I'll try to remember to call you that. Appreciate your continued support, man. Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh man, I'm really enjoying this green stompy. I'm liking the Augur of Autumn. I'm really happy with it. I just hope that we can like use it to like some really nice effect today. But either way, very happy with that card. We play first. Oh dear. I mean, we do play first, but if we don't draw a land, then we're screwed. You know, I want to try it. It's a risk. I want to try it. Okay, we got 2 chances to draw a forest and stay on curve. Attune with Ether. Oh, it's one of these decks. Okay, cool. Yeah, we had a nice series against one of these guys yesterday. It went 3 games. Shout out to my stream yesterday. I won't say what happened. It was a pretty intense game against them though. They have things like Jugan in this deck as payoffs for a thing that lets them cast stuff for free. Okay, well, unfortunately, that sucks. My gamble bit me in the ass there. I screwed it all up. Sorry about that. On to the next one we go. I know what this sideboard against this guy. We'll put in 2 Broken Wings, I think, because their strategy relies largely around some big artifacts, and actually Jugan. So maybe 3 Broken Wings. I think we take out Kogla. Yeah, Karn bringing them artifacts. Yeah, their strategy relies around that shit. There it is. Okay, so I think at this point we are forced to go Jugan defends the temple. We'll get a treasure token out of Gala Greeters when the creature enters the battlefield. That's extremely useful right now. And we will swing at Karn so that if they -2 him, then they lose him, which is kind of nice, because we can't use that treasure unless we control or unless Karn is gone, right? Because the activated abilities of artifacts you control can't be activated, so yeah. We'll see what they do. I mean, we still have another Jugan defends the temple either way. Okay, they blew it up with that. That's pretty good, because it became a creature with power and toughness equal to its mana value, which is 0, so that's what happened there. We do get that, though. That is huge, because that enables Silverback Elder. And that is everything. We will even put a +1/+1 counter on the Gala Greeters here. Now, do we send the Gala Greeters at Karn? You know what? Yes. At this point, I'm okay with that because I think I'd like to get rid of Karn, so that really forces them to block with the 3/2. I think they'll do that. I'm perfectly fine with it. Because for right now, Karn is making it so I can't use the treasure tokens I'd make with that anyway, which is really annoying. Now, they do get a free cast out of this, so we have to hope that they don't get Jugan, because I have no way to come back from Jugan. Okay, they got another Karn. I'm not going to lie to you. That's a bit of a whiff. Only because it's not Jugan.
Stand down.
Marvel into Jugan, he says. Oh, okay. Alright. We have Defiler into Llanowar Elves, which blows up a lot of their stuff. Now, do we do that? I think we do, right? We'll even blow this up, so that way they can't get the 3 energy from it. Pay 0. We will do this now. This. Now, we're actually going to get a land with this one, so that way if they do Jugan, then we can still get Defiler of Vigor down for just the plain old lands. First time you didn't see an Jugan come out of that thing? Yeah, man, they're freaking always getting their drop with Jugan. And now they will definitely block. I assume they block, right? Although that is a dork, so that's a little harder. But nevertheless, we'll see. Golos. Yeah, they're a little far from Golos. They get some energy here. It looks like they probably will not be able to get their artifact off, though. So we're going to do pretty well this next coming turn. They might just concede here, to be perfectly honest, because this is about to get huge. Yeah, this is probably going to be really bad for them. Let's see. We'll start with the Defiler. Just blowing them all up so that they can't get any benefits from them. Yeah, that's bad for them. Now we get the fight ringing on top of it, so that we get, like, even more. Like, we're just going for it. Wow. Okay, hang on. I'm pressing all the buttons. There it is, boys and girls. On to the next one we go. Will they let us see what number we got, though? And add it all up and then subtract 20. Let's see. 19. What's that? 33. 45. 51. We should get them to negative 31 if they don't block. They're not thrilled about it, or either that or they're basking in our glory, or either that or they're on mobile. But I don't know. I don't know. I think they just don't like it. Can't tell. It's that or mobile. Oh, man. They missed their Ugin. They whiffed. They got a Karn. They got their cute little Golos. They tried. We blew up all their artifacts, and that was game one. If they come back, and I assume they're off cowering behind a corner, you know, taking shelter behind their teddy bears or whatever, their full-sized anime body pillow waifu most likely. And yeah, probably just trembling. And you know what? I say, to be honest, I don't blame him. That's a natural reaction to look at this. Boys, look at that. The dork is an 8-8. Oh my god. 11, 13, 14, 14, flying, trample. Oh, 12, 12, trample. Not even attacking with the 10, 10. I don't have to. I just give him the day off. Oh, Llanowar Elves, 6/6. You'll love to see it. Fight rigging activated immediately. You'll love to see it. Oh, and the rope, the salty rope. Look at this guy. Oh, poor guy. You know what? You're right. Angela, I feel bad. I do feel bad. I mean, the thing is, he probably has Ugin in his deck. So I don't feel bad. He's running in a way to cheat in big things. He's got to have Ugin, right? There's no way Karn is the ultimate thing there. Yeah, it's definitely Ugin, so we feel good about that. And then Golos there, another way to cheat things in. Oh my god, wow. Up, big fat math. Nailed it. Oh, wow, look at that. Oh, easiest game of my life. And we'll just we'll just really quickly do this because I think it might take this guy forever. So we'll just do this. I'm shocked it didn't just leave the game, right? Because he roped. Like, doesn't that mean that I win the whole thing if he just like times out or whatever? Or was that just perfect timing, him actually manually hitting the concession at the end of the rope? Because if he's a really petty guy, if he's good at being petty, then he would have waited. Like, he probably just maybe went on YouTube and then just like waited until the end of the rope, hit the right, Because here we are. I should be in matchmaking looking for a new opponent. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this ropes the whole way. Maybe if it starts the game and has us rope again. Yeah, I think this guy's mad. Right? Right, because a mobile dropout. I'm pretty sure that guy manually conceded at the end of the rope. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Oh, wow. Wow. We made the Golos and Ugin combined. Golos and Ugin. We made him cry. Oh, boys. Boys, we did it. It feels good. I'm really just trying to fill the empty space with any type of babble at all because we're sitting here fucking waiting, and I understand that I have a live stream with people watching. So shout out to you guys. While we have a moment, if you're enjoying, if you put your hand to your ears and you listen really hard. Off there in the distance, do you hear it? Do you hear the Golos player crying? If you're enjoying, And really listen, you really concentrate, okay? Close your eyes and become one with nature. Listen to the Golos player crying. Open your eyes, realize that Big Fat MTG brought it to you, and consider leaving a like on the stream. Oh, you know it had to come to this because this is YouTube, and that's what YouTubers do. They give you homework. You have to like the stream. You have to subscribe, follow their editor, subscribe to that, hit the social medias, you know? Big Fat MTG only gives you one piece of homework. He asks that you leave a humble thumbs up on his video. It makes him feel good. We got to Platinum Tier 3 off of this dude's freaking tiers. We surfed his tiers all the way to Platinum 3. You'll love to see it. How about a like on the stream? Let's hit that play button. Oh, wait, but we're getting rewards. Oh, we're so good. I actually like this werewolf art. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. Kind of, let me just take a second to enjoy that. All right, I'm done. Thank you for indulging me. Let's get on to the next one. Oh my god, poor dude is crying in the corner of his room is right, Angelo. Oh my god. Yep. Oh god, you love to see it. I bet he was so mad he just like he just tossed the can of Mountain Dew across his room, you know, and just threw the empty Taco Bell wrappers like with food rotting in it onto the ground. Oh, he was so mad. All right. Yeah, yeah, fine. Yeah, we'll take this one. We'll get rid of Pelt Collector, I think. And we'll just go super dork, super hard into this. Assuming the elves even live. I mean, the dude dropped red here, and he's running Obosh the Prey Piercer. So if that Llanowar Elf doesn't live, or lives, then that's a miracle. Yeah. Alright. Well, that's not the best. I was hoping for something kind of a little lower. Nevertheless, then there's Llanowar Elf. I don't know what we're going to do with it. Wow, another one. Well, yeah, that's the price that you pay up against this deck. Fight rigging, and I guess that's it. Unfortunately, we got a full house of Silverback Elders here. That's kind of brutal, not gonna lie. What do we take here? Vivien? I mean, I guess Vivien could come in and kill the Kumano etching thing. But yeah, that's unfortunately pretty much it. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it at this point, right? Because they have this, we have nothing. We have to wait an extra turn after we cast Silverback Elder to actually profit off of it. Okay. Broken Wings is okay. I mean, it kills Kumano versus Kakazan, but I don't really know about it. This isn't terrible, because if we can get to the casting cost, it does come out and kill Obosh the Prey Piercer, which is pretty good. I don't know. Do I keep in these things? Do I just go for another one and hope for better luck? Because the only thing I'm thinking of is like Shifting Ceratops just because it's a little cheaper. Like it's not even that good. It's just cheaper, you know. Like but this one maybe we keep that one and then maybe just one of these. Yeah, because the thing is the Silverback Elder is going to give us life. That's why I also kept in Gala Greeters, even though they just destroy pretty much everything. It's kind of tough, but what the hell are we going to do? On to the freaking next one. Tough matchup. There you go. All right. Not terrible. We'll keep it. We do have Gala Greeters, or Llanowar Elves, so Llanowar Elves probably just eats a kill spell from Gala Greeters. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if Gala Greeters survived, because we can cast 2 creatures next turn. Alright, they hit the Kumano, and like last time, will they also kill our Gala Greeters? Okay. Well. Yes, please. There you go. On to the next one. If we can get fight rigging out on Werewolf Pack Leader, that does start to make it considerable, and it might be tougher for them to kill it without 2 spells. Yeah, they had to tap out for that. Honestly, I'm fine with that. And we get this. That's going to be tough for them to bring down. And if we get a creature, that would be extremely nice. I think this is an enchantment, so we can blow it up. If they attack with that, we obviously take the damage because it's an obvious trick. Yes. Yeah, removal, the deck. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to lie to you, though. I prefer this one over black any freaking day. So you're absolutely right. I just have to count my blessings. Oh, God. It is annoying, though. Oh, my God. Yo, Bone Crusher Giant's a good, really good card. Not going to lie. Especially because, like, even the little bit about whenever it becomes the target of a spell, like, that's pretty darn good. Does that get increased with Obosh the Prey Piercer? Okay, if a source would deal damage, oh, it does. Yeah, that even affects that. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. All right, so we're gonna hit fight rigging. Let's get something. Oh no, because Kogla's gonna come in and fight Obosh the Prey Piercer. I wonder if they're gonna play him next turn. We're gonna put it on that, and this deals double damage, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll attack with a. We'll attack with both. Yeah, I think we're at a good enough place here where they, now they have to very much consider what they attack with, right? Like, we're at 19 life. If they pay all of their mana to bring that down, now they're going to swing for 8. I don't think they're even going to do that. Yep, well, Kogla comes in, ruins their day, and then they try to hit Concede as fast as possible. Oh, yes. Oh, you love to see it. And we're spamming spacebar super fast. Oh, yeah, I knew he was going to be fast on the concede. Oh, man, well, it's a fast deck. I can't blame him for that. I think we just do the exact same thing and hope for the exact same results. I don't know what else to do here. Oh, man, you love to see it. All right, he didn't sideboard either. We're just re-rolling the dice. All right, good game to us. It's a tough matchup. It obviously doesn't mean we take the best of 3 series. Usually we don't, but it's nice to actually get a match against them, or one of the games, you know. Oh, dear, this kind of sucks. We do get to pitch a land here, though. We'll drop Llanowar Elves so that they can kill it, and then we'll wait a long time for Augur of Autumn so that they can kill it. Oh, they were looking for their Soul Scar Mage all game, I'll tell you that. So we'll do this. We'll play the exact same freaking game. Well, I mean, from their perspective, they will. They have Soul Scar Mage, but let's be real. It's the exact same thing. Augur of Autumn would be very nice, but either way, it's you know, dies to removal. Okay, yep, we have Boseiju, so if they hit Kumano versus Kakazan, I guess we can do that. We'll have to wait till their end step to do it now, though, because if we give them the mana before end step, they can cast Bone Crusher. They have Frostbite. It deals 2 damage to any creature. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, it deals 3 damage instead. Do they? They probably will once we Boseiju, which kind of sucks. So I might actually not do that so that we can actually play Augur of Autumn. Yeah, unfortunately I can't do that. Yeah, that kind of is annoying, but yeah, I want to play Augur of Autumn. Okay, we have a land on top. Not the worst thing in the world. We're probably gonna play Shifting Ceratops next turn. This deals 1 damage, or it adds a mountain. Okay, so yeah, that sucks because they could play another spell.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, there it is. Shifting Ceratops on the field. They are down pretty low, but I mean, doesn't matter. I think they're right on track with the red deck there. They got Play with Fire and another Bone Crusher. That's pretty good. So yeah, that sucks. Yep, alright, well, good game. There you go. I assume that's it. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. There you go. On to the next one. Nice and quick, though. Not gonna lie, nice and quick against red. Didn't have Liliana discarding all of our stuff. I'll take it. Not gonna lie. Oh, sorry, I missed you, Angelo. All big creatures in your deck outside of Defiler are apes. Ooh, I got a mythic here. That's not a card reward, right? Is it? I don't think that's a card reward. I think that's my mythic just from the individual cards. Ava Bruck Caretaker. Wow. Okay, that thing is mad annoying, to be honest. I mean, it has hexproof and gives everything else hexproof. Like, that's stupid, but it is extremely good. But yeah, that wasn't a mythic card. That was just a normal card reward. Okay, cool, very nice. Yeah, I have a lot of apes in here, man. I love the werewolf pack leaders. Wait, that's not an ape. What the hell am I even thinking about? Oh man. Oh, I'm so happy with this deck. So happy with it. Oh, but the red deck is just really good against us. It actually makes me wish that maybe I had like Tamiyo's safekeeping in the deck. I don't know. I'll probably play lists of this in the in the time to come with Tamiyo's safekeeping because the life it gains can be helpful against that deck specifically, like red deck wins. Heroic Intervention might be nice too. It gives all permanents hexproof and indestructible, which is nice because this deck wants to get a huge board state, which is obviously very easily toppled by wipes. We'll play first, of course. That's how we do it. We go first, so this is a little better. I'll take it. We're going to hit Gala Greeters first. Gala Greeters into Augur of Autumn. Assuming it lives. I mean, let's see which colors they got there. All right, those colors. Oh, good. Is this Agent of Treachery concede? I think do we hit Augur of Autumn? I think we hit the Werewolf Pack Leader because it gets around the Censor and the Jawari Disruption, and then it allows Augur of Autumn to come in and immediately flip over for a Forest. I think we will hit the Treasure Token here because it opens up the possibility of Vivien Reid next turn. Yeah, I think that might be nice, although I won't play her if they just pass the turn. Okay, I will play her now. Oh shit, that's right, it takes the freaking token. Alright, well we play this before dropping the land. Yep, for that reason exactly. And we pass turn because, yeah, in a little bit of a clump, right? I think we drew a land there, and then there's 2 more, so yeah. This is getting us through it, which is really nice. The blue-white player passes turn, so we can't cast Vivien, unfortunately. I mean, we can, but we can't. I mean, doesn't it just get straight countered by Absorb? Right? I think we can't do it. I think I could try to force them to wipe by going Boseiju on this. It gets us some benefits. They can't counter it because it's an ability, so they'd have to give like hexproof or something. So we'll get some stuff out of Gala Greeters here, which is nice. They'll go get a land. Might incentivize them to wipe next turn. Do we create the treasure token or do we give them a counter? I think we'll create the treasure token, right? Because right now we have 1, 2, 3. We have creatures with 3 different powers on the field, so that is pretty good. Do we play another Gala Greeters? Because that really forces the wipe, which could get us Vivien Reid onto the field. You know what? No. I think I just don't want to overextend that hard into the wipe. Oh, God, you're such a blue-white player. Actually, the most boring at all times. Let's see. Why don't we start by attacking? Because I would like to get this ability off, so why don't we start by attacking? We'll activate its ability, get as much damage in as possible. We still have mana to play things. We'll attack with power 6 or greater, so we draw a card. Maybe the Wandering Emperor. Okay, they'll probably hit the Werewolf Pack Leader, I'd assume, right? Seems like a safe bet. Alright, we get 3 damage in, not terrible.
You are not much of a roadblock.
They basically just lose 1 for the turn. I think I will go the other Gala Greeters. I think this one gets the counter at this point, so that way we can get started towards creature with 3 different powers. It also kind of helps it outgrow their token, right? The 2/2 Samurai, and then they'll start putting counters on it. So yeah. What I really need to do is get Vivien out. That's going to be difficult. I assume they have yet to find Teferi.
Our swords will cross again. Let your blade do
No
the
new
talking.
cards. We saw a couple of them. A couple games ago, somebody had a Phyrexian Metamorph, the thing with Prototype, which has a ward cost equal to the equal to its power. We did see that. That was kind of cool. I think we hit the do we hit Augur of Autumn here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The only reason we hit Augur of Autumn is to bait a counter here. Because if they counter it, I'll try Vivien. Alright, I have to be sure which which Gala Greeters is this? Because only the 2/2. Which freaking Gala Greeters is this? I don't know which Gala Greeters this is. Only one of them gets the counter. I would really like it if that was a little more clear. Okay, so we got lucky, and that one is the right one. I think we have to try Vivien here. I think I'm just going to freaking try it. I really think it just gets countered. Yeah. Alright, fair enough. We do have 2 things to swing in with. Right here and right here. Not terrible. That is 5 damage. I hope that they're not going to swing in with Wandering Emperor. Or hit Wandering Emperor, sorry. A Fat Shark Typhoon. Okay, that's a 2/2. They can get a double block. That's fine. We'll do it on this because it has Vigilance, I guess. Oh. It is a freaking slog against the blue-whites, let me tell you. I really wish that they had their, like, a queue where, like, if you expect your best of 3 to take, like, an hour, then you don't have to face these losers. Oh my god. First day of the expansion, the dude is playing blue-white control, and the thing is, it could be cool because, Urza came out, like, the melded Urza Planeswalker. But yeah, I mean, that they're blue-white players. Like, there's a reason, like, it's the type of person that's okay with just sitting there and spending, like, an average of 30 minutes to an hour, possibly more, for a single best-of-3 series on average. The longest games, or the longest best-of-3s I've ever had on this channel are against blue freaking white players. And to be honest, those games aren't terrible, but it's just such a fucking time investment, and they're so miserable to face. The games actually aren't terrible, though. The thing is that blue-white players, they're always the slowest. It always takes forever. Like, look at this. This is a normal game against blue-white right now. Yeah, it's just, oh my god. I mean, it'll be over at some point, but, like, this is still game 1. This guy is kind of fast, not gonna lie, for a blue-white player, because, like, not every decision he's making is taking, like, a lot of extra seconds. And, for example, in Unranked Explorer, beware, boys and girls, there is a person whose name I don't think I should say because, like, it's a specific person, like, and so I don't think that maybe that would fall on the wrong side of bullying or whatever. But there's a person. In his name is the name of a wrestler and the name of a gender. And this person is the slowest person on Magic the Gathering. And he actually plays Rakdos, like, and like Rakdos aggro, and then he has a deck with, like, young Pyromancer in it. The dude is the slowest. So, like, I mean, you know, blue-white players get a lot of the heat, but the single worst player on Magic the Gathering Arena, he plays mostly unranked Explorer, so you just keep an eye out for him, but you'll know him when you see him, because every single thing he does takes multiple seconds extra, especially dropping his first basic land at the beginning of the game usually takes him 30 seconds at least. The dude is just absolutely atrocious. Kraul Harpooner is pretty good here. I like Shifting Ceratops, though. I really like Shifting Ceratops. Kogla maybe can come out. Kogla's tough, though, because he could fight a big token. This isn't bad though, because the counters go to something else, but they are kind of wiping, so maybe not that. Shifting Ceratops is feeling pretty good for this one. Let's see, we have 61 cards. Do I take anything else out? Maybe Jugan defends the temple, since it requires a lot of stuff on the field. I think maybe Jugan defends the temple isn't the best here. And so maybe we can put in Broken Wings. Or Kraul Harpooner can fight one of their things, but then he dies, and then that's it. Maybe another Defiler, and we'll have 3. Wow, okay, that was tough. Here we go. If we're going to lose, let's just make it fast, blue-white player. They're not the worst games against you. They're really not. As a matter of fact, they're quite good, but they take forever, and that does detract from them. So let's go. Okay, and we hit the Llanowar Elves. We have Augur of Autumn lined up for next turn. We will not get the immediate payoff of a land off the top of the field, but, I mean, we will have Augur of Autumn. So that's good. Okay, they only have 1 mana up right now, which is nice. Ooh, Shifting Ceratops, that's pretty good. Maybe get that one down. Because that's a hasted Shifting Ceratops, but I think I'd rather keep the Shifting Ceratops in hand. I think we just swing with a 3 whole entire damage past turn. Because Shifting Ceratops can't be countered. And he flies right in at Teferi 5, which I really like. So I think they're going to try to counter whatever we play. Now, do we do Shifting Ceratops now, or do we wait? Because they're probably going to wipe next turn. That makes me feel like casting Shifting Ceratops. They're waiting to counter one of these things, right? Like, that has to be what it is, right? I think we go Shifting Ceratops, they wipe next turn, and then we resolve one of these. Alright, idiot, you can't counter it. Okay, they send it back to our hand. Fair enough, that gets around not countering it. Put cards, do I put it on the top or the bottom of my library? I think we'll keep it on the top. Yep. And we'll swing for a 4 whole entire damage there, because it can't be countered. So I really like that. I don't think it's worth them for them to wipe this. Alright, they get a nice lockdown there. We get a land off the top of our library again, so that helps out, really, because now we have all this here, which is nice. We actually will not Boseiju this now, because after a wipe, maybe we can get them back. I don't know. I think we do Silverback Elder pass. Because then we can go Hasted Shifting Ceratops, and while we're at it, we can also blow this up. Okay, they're not wiping, and we're actually doing pretty alright right now. Not gonna lie. We actually have 12 damage, because Shifting Hasted plus 10, 12. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, well, you know what? That was fast. I don't really have anything to do here. I'm really happy that the haste from Shifting Ceratops was so nice there. Okay, so yeah, well, he's done with it too. Yeah, we're just re-rolling the dice. Let's go. I'm very happy to have a quick game up against Blue-White. On to game 3. Not terrible, and I don't think it's even taken 40 minutes yet, unless it has. You never know. We will keep this. It's not atrocious. We only have 2 lands, but it's not like we're bricked up with 5 costers here. So, you know, count our blessings, as always, right? We get a Llanowar Elf in the opening hand, Lair of the Hydra when it comes into play untapped. Alright, we get our first brick for now. I mean, arguably Shifting is. Hopefully Llanowar Elves makes it. That's what really needs to happen. We're going to drop the Augur of Autumn. They have the ability to counter now. It seems like a decent thing to counter, to be honest. They hit the Jawari. Okay, so I was right going around Jawari Disruption. Pat myself on the back. Thank you. Would you believe that I predicted that the blue-white player would counter things? I think we might hit Fight Rigging here. I mean, Augur of Autumn does have an immediate payoff, though. Let's go Augur of Autumn. Okay, it looks like we actually do get the Augur of Autumn, so hopefully we can reveal a forest card and put that on the field. That would be the payoff. So, pretty please, pretty please. Ooh, yeah! We got it. And do we drop Pelt Collector also? Because that sort of just feeds into a wipe, but to be honest, I'm kind of alright with that right now. Do we? Because if they wipe, it sucks. Yeah, let's just go Pelt Collector. It's not the worst thing in the world, and it does add some good stuff to the field here. It can get a little bigger. They did not wipe. Okay, so we take the land off the library. Okay, Kogla's there. That's really nice. I think they have a Wandering Emperor. So I think that we can probably force the either the Fight Rigging or the Shifting Ceratops onto the field. I think Shifting Ceratops is good here. So if they have that that ether thing, you know, return target spell to owner's hand or whatever the hell it was, yeah, okay, so they hit that. Fair enough. We'll put it on top. I like it on top. We swing for 4 damage, not terrible. Okay, once again, they do not wipe. Okay, we drop the forest. Same exact thing. I want hasted Shifting Ceratops swinging at face. We get the counter on Pelt Collector. That's nice. It looks like Shifting Ceratops will probably get the Wandering Emperor if that's what happens here. We're not attacking with everything, because I'm really feeling a Settle the Wreckage here. I think we're only attacking with those two. Wandering Emperor, perfectly fine, but I was really feeling Settle the Wreckage. Alright, they kill Shifting Ceratops, that's fine. We have another one. Okay, they gain 2, they lose 2, so a net of nothing, whatever. Their first Wandering Emperor is on the field. They minused it for the creature, so they definitely, I mean, now I know they don't have a wipe. I think that's probably hasted Shifting Ceratops again. I mean, we could go Werewolf Pack Leader too. Let's wait for the next main phase. Let's keep open the capacity to give this thing trample. Although, they don't have a wipe is the thing. The only thing they could do now is have a Wandering Emperor come in, give this a counter and a first strike. I mean, that would be a pretty good block on Pelt Collector. Let's see if they opt to do that, because they could also minus it for Shifting Ceratops.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
Alright, we won't be casting Werewolf Pack Leader, of course, since we gave the Shifting Trample. Nevertheless, looks like they'll probably minus the Wandering Emperor on their turn. So, yeah, there you go. Off to them. I mean, we still have Fight Rigging. We have Defiler of Vigor. We can actually go Defiler of Vigor. Can we do that into Fight Rigging? 5, 6. No, we can't. We would need a land on top of the library. We do not get it. Do we do Kogla? Do we do Defiler? I'm kind of liking the Defiler. Yeah. We have 1 mana, gets around Jawari Disruption. Okay, they do hit the Absorb. That is good. But we have Silverback Elder coming up, which isn't terrible. We can't attack, which is annoying, but, I mean, that's fine. We could still get Kogla onto the field to fight their token before it gets really big. Do we have any humans on the field? Is this a human? This is a human, because Kogla has that ability. Tap 1 in a forest, return a human you control to its hand, right? And it gains indestructible, so that would be really nice with a wipe, because it saves this from a wipe, and then if it's a destroy wipe, it saves itself too. So, what do I do here? Do I go Silverback Elder? Or do I go Kogla? I'm kind of liking Kogla, honestly. I hope he doesn't get Jawari Disruption, but I'm really liking Kogla. Do I attack the Wandering Emperor? Because it takes away my Augur of Autumn, but at the same time, I think it's a good play to attack the Wandering Emperor, because then they can block, or they can play another Wandering Emperor, which takes the surprise away from killing Kogla. So I'm kind of okay with this. If I lose it, that sucks, but I think we understand why I did what I did. Okay, not gonna lie, that sucks. That sucks, because now it died without reason. Okay, that's annoying. They did that. What? Okay, I mean, I'll just kill that then. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think Fight Ringing might be pretty good. I think we start off with Werewolf Pack Leader and then hit Fight Ringing. No, because now at this point they're more likely to have a wipe in hand. I'll keep Werewolf Pack Leader back so that it can come in after a Silverback Elder after a wipe and maybe start getting us some nice stuff. I think that's just straight Fight Ring. When Kogla attacks, he's going to destroy target artifact or enchantment. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we just do Fight Ringing here. Hope for a really nice thing here. You know what? Augur of Autumn is not terrible because we can use Kogla's ability now, as long as we don't tap anything, right? So put a +1/+1 counter on, yeah, just on Kogla, whatever. We cast this. So now we have the capacity to use Kogla's activated ability here. We will attack. We'll attack Wandering Emperor with not only Kogla. Do we do it with Llanowar Elves too? Because then she can't minus, is the thing. I think we do it, right? Because then she can't -2. And then we could still use Kogla's ability here. Okay, so we do get the Wandering Emperor. I think they would have blocked Kogla with this and then exiled Kogla with Wandering Emperor. So that is, of course, the reason for it. So now Kogla's kind of safe from a wipe, because let me bring up his bottom ability there. 1 in a forest, and return a human we control, Augur of Autumn, to hand. Okay, that's annoying. They'll probably send Kogla back to the graveyard or library, whatever. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, we can't give him indestructible from that. Okay, they untap lands. Oh, wait, right, they don't. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, silly. Okay, so we get the land off the top. That's really good because we're ready, like, right at Kogla now. That's pretty good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do Defiler into Werewolf Pack Leader. And then we'll put the Fight Ringing on Augur of Autumn. So now it actually favorably trades with that token. So they will get a use out of Teferi. It might be very good, but either way, we can drop Kogla, we can drop Silverback Elder after a wipe. We do have 6 lands. Okay, they paid life for the 7th. Are they going to hit Memory Deluge? Because that's hugely desperate if that's for Memory Deluge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, they have 8. Oh, then that's not for Memory Deluge. Okay, is that to have up Hall of Storm Giants? Because Hall of Storm Giants requires a total of 7... I don't know. Omen of the Seas. Okay, and they still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is not enough to activate Hall of Storm Giants and have it untapped. Although, wait, they plus Teferi, right? Okay, so they can still do that. All right, yeah, sorry, my bad. Okay, so I think that's probably what is it? Is it Pack Leader? I don't know how badly we need to get Silver Elder on the field. Let's start with this one. You'll pay for it like that. I actually do want the Shifting Ceratops too because it swings in hasted. This. Gala Greeters, we'll keep that for wipe situations. Oh my god, yes. Yes, and they resigned because we were taking too long, so that means that they hated it and they didn't even want to see it. Oh, boys. We came back from losing the first game, and oh man, it was a slog, and then we just came back, and we showed this blue-white player what a man is. That's what we showed him. Oh, man, yes. Oh, you love to see it. Yeah, and it didn't even take a totally unreasonable amount of time. Oh. God, it's always a slug, but you just love sending them home sad, don't you? God, they deserve it. Okay, that does something. Oh, that's cool. Okay, whatever. Okay, 3,000 gold. So if nice sleeves come out tomorrow, I can get them. Very cool. Think I'll probably play one or two more of these, depending on how long it takes. But yeah, I'm really happy with the Augur of Autumns. Not gonna lie, I'm really happy that they got a moment in that last game against Blue White. I mean, you figured the games against Blue White are lengthy, so if something's gonna have a chance to do stuff, that would be it. But then again, they do destroy things. We were facing a variant where I didn't see March of Otherworldly Dreams to exile stuff. Just so I'm saying, like, it was a little easier for our stuff to survive. They had the Shark Typhoon instead. We'll play first. That's what you do. Yeah, really happy that the Augur of Autumn got a moment there. Let's see. We mulligan that because there's no other choice. Sure, we keep this and we get rid of Kogla because, once again, there's no other choice. There you go. Forest, Llanowar Elf, first turn, not bad. Next turn, I think we go Gala Greeters. It's arguable. It's Gala Greeters or it's Quirion Beastcaller. You know what? It might even be Jugan defends the temple. Is it Jugan defends the temple? Because it gets it going a little faster, but I think maybe not. I think maybe it's Quirion Beastcaller. Because I want to make it big as soon as possible, and I see that they dropped blue. I don't know exactly what that means. I assume it isn't blue spirits. I don't know, though. It could be. But, I mean, we do have Gala Greeters right now, which is... I like Augur of Autumn because we missed our land drop, honestly. We might get Jawari Disruption is the problem. Are we feeling Jawari Disruption? I kind of am, but I want to try it. And either way, Quirion Beastcaller, on cast, it gets the counter, so that's really nice. Okay, they are really debating countering this. So it actually drops. We do, in fact, find the land drop. Nice. That is great. And we swing for 3. I doubt they flash in anything that can handle that. All right, well, they do. They flash in that, which taps that down. Very good. That's not the one that gets +1/+1 counters. Okay, very well. So, like, flash Merfolk, cool. All right, we get the 5th land onto the field. We take it from the top of the library, of course, and then that adds, like, a reserve in our hand, a little buffer, right? Which is pretty darn cool. I would imagine that this gets countered at all costs. Although, to be honest, it might be worth playing it, but it's also worth going Gala Greeters and then Werewolf Pack Leader. Because that also big powers up Quirion Beastcaller. And it puts more things on the field that they can't necessarily just tap down like this. Okay, another Merfolk Trickster. Surely it it taps the Beastcaller. Yep, there you go. Fair enough. Do we get this going? Do we get that going? Because this gets us cards next turn is the thing. So I kind of like this guy. You get a counter. And we swing for nothing, because I think that they double block Augur of Autumn, and right now, against blue, Augur of Autumn is going to be phenomenal, because they can counter only a certain number of things with a limited amount of mana, and we do have access to the top of our library. So at this very moment, until they start casting, we are in control. All right, now that's pretty good. Whenever you cast a blue spell, tap target non-land permanent an opponent controls. Here's the thing, is we do have the Silverback Elder right now. We're gonna get big lands, boys, big lands. Even a treasure, more land, big land. We will swing with 1, 2, Not Gala Greeters. It is providing me value. I do kind of like that. Okay, now they get to tap permanents, but the thing is, we are putting a lot of stuff on the field. And if we get a Defiler of Vigor, oh, forget it. Everything is big. Shifting Ceratops, of course, is going to be a phenomenal side deck against this guy here. Okay, they have a stop on our upkeep. What are we doing? Are we going to flash something in and tap down my stuff? Oh, yes. Oh, wow. This dude is clenched. Oh my God, feel his clench. I mean, in the least profane way. I think we all can be mature about that one. But yeah, this guy is freaking clenched. Spectral Adversary. It does something. Watching the counters roll on Defiler. Oh, a freaking men, dude. Amen. Yeah, it's so satisfying too, and then like the sound effect that it makes, right? Like even that little thing, I love it. It just feels like I'm doing something right on the field. Any number of times. When you pay this cost one or more times, put that many +1/+1 counters on Spectral Adversary. Then up to that many other target artifacts, creatures, and or enchantments phase out. Okay, so he's phasing out my stuff. That is pretty good, because Quirion Beastcaller won't get counters this turn. It's a temporary fix to a major problem that he has. I think we could probably start with this, just to see if we get like a land off the top, and we do. We are going to... we don't have an artifact or enchantment to destroy, right? Right, I didn't miss anything. They don't have artifacts and enchantments. Okay, cool. We're going to give this the counter so it can actually attack, because now they have to double block it with these things or lose this, and I doubt they want to lose that. Do we play Augur of Autumn? Yeah. Just as many, at this point, as many things as possible, just to freaking make it so that they can't keep up. That's the... we will get Lair of the Hydra, as a matter of fact, because then we can also attack with that. Treasure token... Pelt Collector is actually good because he's going to give himself trample real soon. Once again, we're going to look for more lands so we can do more things. Boseiju, fine. I don't see any artifacts or enchantments. Now, I think we actually get to play this land, right? Oh boy. Okay. I think Jugan defends the temple at this point. Are they going to hit the Spell Pierce? Alright, now we attack with 4/4 and 5/7. Yeah, we're going to make their life difficult. Because they don't have really any good blocks here. If they want to kill Gala Greeters, they can, but that's not too good, and they have to invest for it. Okay, so they chump that. They take Gala Greeters, I'm guessing. I mean, they could block Gala Greeters with the other Trickster and the 3/3. And that is a 1-for-1 trade. Okay, they 2-for-1 the Gala Greeters. Now that's one creature of my infinity creatures. Oh, yes. God, it feels good to slap around a blue player, not gonna lie. It doesn't mean that we win this series. This is only game one. It might be all his game for here on out, but... Not gonna lie, man. These Augurs of Autumn will really get you stuff on the field. I'm really happy with these guys. And they have a little... What's that candle icon? I don't even know what the hell that is. Okay, I guess he might... Maybe another Spectral Adversary play. Quirion Beastcaller right now is our only thing that's going to trigger fight rigging right away. Okay, so they do that. I mean, we can in an emergency, and we probably won't, but make a big Lair of the Hydra to do it. But we have this on top. I think we'll do that. Spells with flash cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. Cool. All right. Put a +1/+1 counter on up to 2 target creatures. That's going to be this, and it's actually going to be Pelt Collector because it's going to get him closer to trample. So I think we'll start with I don't know if we need this. It gets it off the top of the library, which is probably the best part of using that. We see the Werewolf there. We can just reveal the top 5 cards. I think either a Defiler of Vigor or a Shifting Ceratops would be ideal top decks here. Otherwise, we'll just drop, yeah, no card to choose. Great, whatever. It still refreshes the top card. It's a Boseiju. We get to play that. Dude, just concede. Like, I admire your spirit, but if you're this clenched, just go to game 2. What if he wins, though? I mean, that would be cool. I guess he does have a chance. I don't know what he would do, though. Tap target permanent. Yep, okay, he got that. Yep, because that would be a source of draw, so that's a good play by him, definitely. I mean, I admire the fighting spirit, but if you're so clenched, you know, whatever. Rusty Richardson says Coven. Yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's bring her up. Okay, so we will play this just to get it, or you know what? Hang on. We'll tap this, and now we'll play this. Yes. We'll keep this one. All right, we get another forest. That stinks. We can go fight rigging though. Fight rigging. We look at the top. We have a Gala Greeters. I guess we'll take Gala Greeters. Oh boy, yeah, that's it. Then we'll put it on. Does anyone have trample? Yeah, this guy has trample. We have 7 powers, right? Okay, yeah, just making sure. Okay, so now this guy has big trample. Yeah, because that's another cast. Everyone gets another round of counters. Yeah, it took you that long to concede, my dude. It took you everything but basically letting me swing in to concede. All of that time. Okay. Well, Shifting Ceratops is good against him. When it return the exiled spell to its own. Okay, so just another thing to get. I still don't think I don't think Broken Wings is it. I mean, it could be because it kills this, but I don't think so. I think Shifting Ceratops is pretty good here. I think maybe minus Jugan is okay. I like the Beastcaller. What are we at here? 61. Whatever. Let's just go. I think we're okay here. Goodness gracious. All right. Always easy to sideboard in, seriously. I just can't ever figure out what to take out. But Shifting Ceratops here against Mono Blue, of course, it's pretty much right at home here. I think we will keep this 7. It is a little slower. We have turn 2 Paradise Druid into turn 3 Augur of Autumn, paid for purely with land, and then we can tip or top over the top card. Probably not get a forest. Or actually, we can go Paradise Druid before we drop the land, right tap Druid for it. Although, I don't know, because then we might not get around Jawari Disruption Sensor. So we might have to drop the land before this just to get around that. I don't know if they're running those spells. Okay, this does something at the beginning of each player's draw step. Oh, right. Yeah, well, we don't have to do that. Fortunately, Augur of Autumn is going to give us access to a lot of cards. This is pretty nice. It's from DMU. They play all their spells on our turn anyway, pretty much, so it's perfectly fine for them to always get an extra card there. We're going to decline that. Decline. Yep. No problem there. Definitely decline. Drop the land. Hit the Augur of Autumn. Hopefully it resolves, because we get around Jawari Disruption and Censor with the Paradise Druid there. So they remember that Augur of Autumn was extremely good last game, so this basically tells me whether or not they have a counter. I mean, okay, they still could have Jawari Disruption Censor, but I don't know. Okay, they send it back to our hand. Very well. I think we will swing. Okay, and on to their turn when they're ready for that. I would assume they just drop a land and pass. Wow, they didn't drop the land. Sorry, I just debated taking the extra card and then dropping Augur of Autumn for a total of 5, but I don't think I want to play into their removals, or their counters, sorry. So we'll do this before we drop the land. Maybe we'll turn over a land on the top. Okay, we didn't. Fair enough. We do get that down. So that means that we have Boseiju, which isn't terrible. Never. Oh yeah. Never enough wild cards for all the green rares. Yeah. Oh boy, it eats them up. Although, if I can be honest with you, Defiler of Vigor plays like a big fat mythic. And it isn't, which is pretty nice. Like, at least it's a rare, but yeah, still, it's probably a 4 of set of rares, and the Elder Silverback is definitely mythic. I feel you, man. And welcome to the stream. Of course, I think I recognize your name, Solar Updraft. Thank you for your continued support, man. I am really happy to be bringing this quite rare intensive deck here. Augur of Autumn's running 4 of them, rare. Gala Greeters, 4 of them, rare. 4 of them, rare, here. Oh, yeah, it's big rares, big rares. Maybe don't Boseiju since they missed land. Good, yeah, unless it's necessary, because they have so much flash, I don't mind leaving this up. I'm with you, dude, I'm with you. Decline. I think here we drop, let's do Gala Greeters into Augur of Autumn. And we'll use Gala Greeters to create tapped treasure tokens, because the counters just get reset when they send it back to our hand. Yeah, now we'll go, let's drop the land, actually. So that we, once again, I'm just playing around Censor the whole time. I don't know. I've been censored too many times. Okay, they hit the erasure on that, which, I mean, it's not, we don't have another one yet. We can't play spells with the same name as that until we get rid of this thing. No attackers. We do have Defilers of Vigor. I don't know if we're going to get them onto the field, but the good news with Defiler of Vigor is that it's going to be really hard for them to tap, like, everything, because everything is going to be a threat. So I'm sure they're holding out all their things that counter, that tap, whatever. I mean, we could kill this now is the thing, because Augur of Autumn on the field is pretty good once we get... I don't know. Because maybe we save it for the Defiler. Why don't we start with the Defiler of Vigor? Gala Greeters now gets bigger. We want Gala Greeters bigly. We're holding Boseiju because of this. Because now that we have creatures with 3 different powers, once this comes back, like, you know, it definitely increases in value there. We'll pay for it with 2 life. Everything gets bigger. I'm actually not going to attack, because I assume they're going to flash something in and block it. We're going to create the treasure, I think, right? Yeah, more lands is probably good there. And yeah, no attacks, just pass turn. So now they're going to have to start considering, like, bringing things in that tap stuff. Ooh, okay, there's something new. Teferi, who does stuff. Whenever you draw a card, put a loyalty counter on him. He creates those 2/2 blue spirit creature tokens with vigilance, and whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. So that's going to get big. However, they're not drawing super a lot of cards yet, at least, and we also have a way to get +1/+1 counters on our creatures. Defiler of Vigor, Gala Greeters once per turn, Defiler of Vigor possibly more than that. They also can't tap down Paradise Druid while it has hexproof, so yeah, that's not bad. Yes, resolve. Okay. I think we go Defiler of Vigor, then Quirion Beastcaller, right? Yeah, pretty sure that's the way to do it. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of feeling killing this, and then seeing what we get off the top of our library. How much would that be? We have a capacity for 6, so we could still do this for 2 and then drop a Defiler. Oh, we have the capacity for 7, so we could do 2 Defiler for 4 and then this for 1. I think we can do it. So let's do Boseiju. Let's see what we get. That's a combo and a half. Lore Master, Time Wander. Yeah, that's a big combo. But I plan on attacking. I mean, they'll probably tap down to Defiler of Vigor, to be honest, which is why I want another one on the field this turn, because they have Trample, right? Yeah, what exactly does this do? And loses all of its abilities. That sucks. We can still play the other one, though. We still have the capacity for 5, so even though that removes our ability to pay Phyrexian mana, yeah. We get another one. We still have creatures with 3 or different powers. I think we just go Defiler of Vigor here and pass turn. And we could get, I think we'll make treasure tokens here. All right, nevertheless, we did make treasure tokens, so that's going to make it easier to follow up on that Defiler of Vigor next turn. We still have this thing. It's the biggest thing on the field. We can still attack with it. I'm honestly fine attacking into here with it. Let's see. They can block it. They have 6 power on the field right now, so they would have to flash in something to get at that. And I'm sure that they can. I mean, I see one thing right here. Oh, but that can only block creatures with flying. Okay, so it would have to be something else. They still have 3 other cards. We get rid of their token, though, that gets +1/+1 for every card they draw. That's good. Okay, so Defiler of Vigor lost all of its abilities, but it definitely still did something on the field. Not terrible. Okay, they flash in Brazen Borrower on our end step. I would assume they're going to attack with that, since it can only block flying, and we, yeah, we kind of don't have any flying, so yeah, we'll do that. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all for stopping by the stream today. Really appreciate having you guys in chat, definitely. Thank you for the talking. Thank you for telling me about your decks and stuff, and thank you for some of your advice. If you have a moment now, I think we do. If you would leave a like on the stream, really helps the channel grow because it gets the video out to other people. My videos are more likely to be recommended to people more like you. So thank you for doing that. If you're not subscribed already, never miss a second of the action. Oh god, I can't say it with a straight face. But seriously, a subscription really helps too. Definitely want to subscribe to Big Fat MTG because I love playing these big fat creature lists. So, yep, thank you for that. Thank you for any interaction with the video. And we'll get right back into it here. I think we start with Defiler. I think we make, I think now we might want to get them bigger. Yeah, let's make the treasure tokens, actually. Because we're about to use some treasures, so we'll see what happens with this spell that we're going to cast here. Hullbreaker Horror. Okay, that sucks, but if we can get Augur of Autumn out onto the field, it might not be the worst thing in the world. Okay, that sucks, because now it's just going to return stuff to our hand. Oh, man, the stall game worked out on... And yeah, unfortunately, we didn't see the Shifting Ceratops, which would absolutely massacre them. Once it gets onto the field, at least. But yeah, unfortunately, with no Shifting Ceratops, that's pretty much it. I mean, we can go Augur of Autumn, see what we're going to get now. Do we play Llanowar Elves? I don't think so, because it just gains us some life with them, which doesn't really matter. Although it does get us extra land on the field, so maybe we will play them. And of course we can't attack, so we'll see what they do. Yeah, that's definitely a combo and a half, man. Like you said before, Lore Master Time Wanderer definitely paying off for them. Wonder what they're gonna do here. I assume they just pass turn and then mess with us with the Hullbreaker Horror on our turn. Thing is, if they just counter the Defiler of Vigor pretty easily. So no, we decline that because that's going to make it very difficult to actually cast things. I mean, do we go Defiler? Then they just play stuff like anything to counter it, right? I think we have to, though. But I think it's pretty futile here. I think if they counter this, we'll just get on to the next one, because the only use this has right now is to put counters on everything we have. Yeah, on to the next one. We don't need to waste our time. And just make sure that I have like 4 Shifting Ceratops, right? I better have 4 Shifting Ceratops. Do I? Okay, yeah, we do. I think we're good here. I think we could, yeah. Yep, and he is too. Very well. Yep, we just got to get a slightly better roll of the die, and I guess get to them before Hullbreaker Horror gets to us, huh? We do get to go first in Game 3. We have Shifting Ceratops. We go first. We have a keepable 7. Try to start getting lands on the... Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we did pretty well with that in game 1, but yeah, it was tough on that one. Did I get the ape onto the field with that one? I don't even remember at this point. We dropped that. So we'll resolve Gala Greeters, which is pretty nice. Okay, Academy Lore Master. Now, we will go straight into, I mean, we could go Pelt Collector, Werewolf Pack Leader. I kind of like Augur of Autumn, not gonna lie. Kind of liking the Augur of Autumn better. Although this is a better attack next turn. So maybe we do that, because we don't have the payoff for Augur of Autumn right now. So maybe we do Pelt Collector. I'm doing this so that Gala Greeters stays 1/1, and then we have creatures with 3 different powers for Augur of Autumn. And the reason I didn't play Augur even though I wanted to is because since we dropped a land there, we wouldn't necessarily get the payoff right away. And here, yeah, more bodies. Well, we're going to try to get out as many bodies as we can. And we're going to start with Augur of Autumn here. I can pay for it right now because I do have the treasure here to get around Jawari Disruption Sensor. So I really would like that to resolve. We will create the tap treasure token and not make it a 2/2 because then we don't have Coven. It looks like they're going to send it back to our hand, which means that we're probably going to... What exactly does that do? Loses all abilities. Okay, annoying. Whatever. We can attack with the pack leader at least, right? So that's not a full loss. And next turn we do have hasted Shifting Ceratops. Since this lost all abilities now, I don't mind next turn. I probably should have gone hasted Shifting Ceratops. I was just thinking about getting Augur of Autumn onto the field so that we could have access to the top of the library. Yeah, it from here on out, it's hasted Shifting Ceratops. That is a resolve, yes, and then decline. That is hasted Shifting Ceratops swinging along with Werewolf Pack Leader. As a matter of fact, swinging along with Pelt Collector too, who will be 3/3. Oh my god, they exiled target spell. That sucks. But we will swing for Werewolf Pack Leader, and is that it, or do we swing with more? I think it has to be just that. Because then they just start picking off our things, unfortunately. Yeah, so that sucks that they got that down. They were probably waiting for one of our big guys to do that too. Wow, they hit Teferi. Okay, since they hit Teferi there, that if we can get a 1-drop, we can go Silverback Elder into 1-drop. We didn't get it, but hang on. 6 mana, and then we can only play. Okay, so unfortunately, we can't play the Shifting Ceratops until we kill this thing. So, looks like we probably have to drop this guy, which at least powers up Pelt Collector so that we can attack with it. And for that, I think we will give him a +1/+1 counter, so he starts getting bigger. We can attack with both of these, and the good thing about that is we get a card draw out of the Werewolf Pack Leader. So they have to block with both of their things to avoid that dying. They do not do that. We pass the turn. Now, Silverback Elder's ability is on cast whenever we cast a creature spell. So we can just go right into casting this. And even if they exile it, I mean, that would suck, but we can at least start killing their thing. You know? So, yep, let's resolve. And then, okay, so that's actually good. So the problem is that we don't have, I think we have to hit Boseiju on that right now. All right, that is kind of annoying, but we do have the capacity now to play Shifting Ceratops. Not until we get another land, but we are going to attack with the Werewolf Pack Leader. You know what? We might as well play Fight Rigging and try it now. I think it's probably Gala Greeters there. And I think that, I think we probably put the +1/+1 counter on Werewolf Pack Leader, right? Do we? I mean, it's arguable here. I would like to attack into them, but at the same time, Silverback Elder, it might be better because then it actually triggers off Fight Rigging, which gives us a free creature cast. I think we don't attack and we just pass turn. And hopefully we get better results out of Shifting Ceratops. They're definitely down cards here. It looks like they're going to, like, attack or something, but fortunately we have this thing to at least gain us life. Although, once again, the thing is, we do have an artifact and enchantment to destroy, actually. The thing that's keeping Augur of Autumn down would be pretty nice to get rid of. And we could do that right off of Shifting Ceratops. They drop another Teferi. They're down to 1 land, which is pretty good for us. I think that costed them 7, even though it's 5. They used this ability then, right? And then they just paid 2 extra for it. Fair enough, because they're at 1 land. A-okay by me. We decline that, because that actually means that we can go the Great Henge into Shifting Ceratops, right? Let me see. This for 3 of the 4. So then we have 2 from this and 1 left over and Boseiju. Yeah, okay. So that's going to be the Great Henge. If we flip over a land, we can also give Shifting Ceratops haste. This gets bigger, because we need that to be big. I guess we'll put it on this. I mean, there's an option to put it on Shifting Ceratops too. But if we put it on this, then we can attack into Teferi, and they have to, like, get a pretty big double block, including with this guy. The problem is that then we would lose him, but we still have Shifting Ceratops and Defiler of Vigor. Is that the right thing? Do I do that? Because I do want to put massive pressure on their Teferi and force them to block with their huge thing with Vigilance. So I think I have to do that. I hope that things are working. I really hope so, Updraft. I really do. And I would like to end the stream on a nice upswing either way. Now we have a cast of Silverback Elder here, or a trigger, sorry, because we're going to get a cast for Gala Greeters here. So I think what we're going to do is get a land. Oh wow, they actually did that. Oh wow. Okay. I think that's no attacks. That feels a little desperate from them. Now, they only have 1 thing that they can attack with. Hopefully they don't have Hullbreaker Horror. They've gone through enough cards. We do have Shifting Ceratops. And as a matter of fact, we have a second one in hand. That's the good news.
Now that is an interesting fact.
Now that's a 10-10 that I can just block straight up no sweat with my Shifting Ceratops, and it's all good. It won't attack. I mean, it won't tap, sorry, to attack. And then the surprise will be gone. So if he's in the combat phase this long, like, what do you need to realize that or something? Because you can't do anything to Shifting Ceratops yet. Okay. Now we're going to decline this, as always. Okay, we get the land off of the top. There you go, hooray. I think we start with Defiler of Vigor, right? It's either that or we do double Shifting Ceratops. It might be the double Shifting Ceratops, to be honest. I honestly think it has to be that. We'll actually look at the land cards, I think. Yeah, I think the capacity to play as much as possible is good here. I think it's lands as much as we can here until they play artifacts and enchantments, of course. So they can still counter this. They have exile target spell. Yep, okay, they do that. And they have 7 mana, so they could cast Hullbreaker Horror. But, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna get a cast out of the Gala Greeters here, so that's not atrocious. And I think we can actually play another Fight Rigging here. Do we? No. I think actually we don't want to do that. And the reason is because we might be able to get this Shifting Ceratops into play. It depends if they have another thing that exiles or that gets our stuff out of here. Let's just go to combat. We'll put the +1/+1 counter on this. So that should get the cast. Comes back to hand. We can cast it main phase 2. This guy gets the, I mean, he's not going to attack, honestly. Let's just create the tap treasure. But he's so far from dealing with this. Ape kills the erase. Yup, exactly. Thank you, sir. You are absolutely correct. Absolutely. Thank you. I think that one goes after that. Does it? Does that go after Teferi, or do we just try to swing in for victory? Because we don't even kill Teferi there. There you go. We have lethal damage on the board. It's all protection from blue, so I don't know how they're going to get those things. Like, are they running send all permanents back to their owner's hands? River's Rebuke, I think. Because this thing is not going to ult.
I am here to...
Looks like that we're probably just going to wait for them to take all of their turn and then concede as fast as they can. Unless they have something about dealing with all attacking creatures, right? We have lethal damage with protection from blue. So I think they're just ruining the fact that this was a large time investment here, and we have Shifting Ceratops. Yep. Decline. Next. This one. Shifting my oh, good taste, man. Solar Updraft, shifting my yeah, yes. Yeah. Oh, dude, I swear, in the matchups against, like, mono blue, I mean, obviously it has protection from blue, but in these mono blue matchups, it's just obscene. Now, they are not going to be able to target Shifting Ceratops to bring it back to my hand, so they can just cope with that right now. So thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate any likes on the stream, any subscribes, any comments helps the videos too. Everything you do helps the channel grow. So yeah, thank you. I'm happy that this all happened. They're going to try to return as many things as they can to our hand. It doesn't matter. It's too late. They're going to do everything. Let's see. Are they going to let me swing in for the attack, or do they concede after indulging themselves? Let's go, dude. I think he's trying to confuse me in combat so that I press an extra spacebar and don't declare attackers. So I'm being extra careful. He does say good game. Good game to you, sir. We attack with these two. Right into your face. Ugh. And the Jace Bellerin avatar falls to protection from blue. Solar Updraft. The Shifting Ceratops did it. You were absolutely right, dude. The Shifting Ceratopses were the key to victory. Oh, Mono Blue hates this one simple trick. And with that all taken care of, my big fat bastards, my big fat bastardettes, I know you're out there. Kings and queens, oh, I really enjoyed bringing you the Augur of Autumn infused green stompy list. Oh, guys, that is some really good stuff. We're going to, just really quickly, I don't know if anybody cares, but that's the end of the Magic the Gathering stream. We're just going to open 2 real fast. This, when it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. You and target opponent each draw a card. And then Goblin Charbelcher? I thought that was banned? I'm pretty sure there's some like history with this card and being banned because it's ridiculously powerful in a deck with like 1 land, or something like that. Yeah, not my favorite dino, but maybe the best 4-drop. Oh, yeah, especially, dude. I mean, it just kills Mono Blue entirely dead. Yeah, that was incredible. Yeah. Shifting Ceratops is phenomenal. So with that all taken care of, once again, big fat bastards, big fat bastardettes, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your continued support. Likes, comments, subscribes. I'll see you the next time playing probably a version of this with Red in it, Halana and Elena and Kranko, so you got that to look forward to. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves and each other. And as always, it was a pleasure doing this for you.